The sun is slowly rising, there's a calm across the land, and I've paid my dues and changed shoes, and now I'm a peaceful man, and I'm barely short of heaven, and you don't have to understand.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us on another edition of Sqwincher Outdoors. You know, in the state of Missouri, the rifle season is a huge tradition and something Tony and I look forward to every year. On this particular episode, we turn in our bows, we get out the rifles, and we have a great time. You're about to see some wonderful deer, some great persistence, and a lot of patience that both of us had to show to finally make things work. Like always, we're so glad that you joined us. We really hope you enjoy this show.
I can see the dawn breaking, there's a cold chill on my hands, and the thoughts of what's in store for me is more than I can stand, and I'm barely short of heaven, but you don't have to understand. Yeah, I'm barely short of heaven. Someday you might understand.
Sqwincher Outdoors is brought to you by Walters Ranch, Bowtech Archery, Clear Targets, Hot Shot Manufacturing, Spartan Camera, Treason Camouflage, Pinnaker Chevrolet Buick GMC, Sack Caddy, Carbon Skin, Rustic Timbers Furniture Company, Pro's Choice Marine, and Scotty's Trout Dock. And of course, none of this would be possible without Sqwincher, providers of professional grade hydration.
Two does out here in the field, and we just had a nice 10-pointer chase a doe around, and now there's two more does, and there's a little buck behind it. There's a doe right there too. Running.
After seeing several big bucks, a true Missouri monster shows up and just didn't offer us an ethical shot.
it's 12 o'clock and we just saw the buck of a lifetime. Giant, walked straight away from us, never gave me a good shot. It's so windy, I couldn't hold the gun on him, and there was no way I was going to take a chance on shooting at a deer like that and wounding it. We got 10 days, maybe we'll see him again. We've never seen that buck before.
What Tony doesn't realize is we're about to see that monster again the very next day. Unfortunately, he's on the neighboring property, and we have to just watch him walk out of our sights once again.
It's day 2 here in Missouri, and it's starting off pretty good. We've had 10 or 15 does running around, 2 or 3 bucks. Yesterday was amazing opening day. We saw a ton of bucks, couple shooters, and 1 giant. We'll see some more today. Just got to wait our turn. They just keep running around, and we just haven't had one come by that we wanted to shoot yet. So if it's not today, it'll be tomorrow. It's finally cold in Missouri.
Tournament fishing is not easy, but getting your fish to the weigh-in now is. Whack 'em, then sack 'em with the Sack Caddy weigh-in bag fill system. The Sack Caddy is easily installed and accommodates any boat. In less than 2 minutes, you can fill your bag with water, load your fish, and you're off to the weigh-in. With the Sack Caddy, life just got easier. Because you want to be like this, not this. To get your Sack Caddy, go to sackcaddy.com, techawarehouse.com, or ask a dealer near you. Rustic Timber Furniture in Branson, Missouri offers only the finest quality rustic furniture, unique decor, and one-of-a-kind taxidermy artwork. Whether you're looking for that perfect piece of furniture for your log cabin, or ready to turn your present decor into a rustic dream. With hardwood beds, dressers, and nightstands, you can bring a touch of bare nature and wilderness to your home or office, and personalized pieces will add a touch of nature to any room. Stop by Rustic Timber Furniture Company and find that perfect solution to your natural decorating dream.
Well, it's day 4 here in Missouri, rifle season, and I'm holding out for one of the bucks that we seen Saturday and Sunday. Keith had to go back to work, so I'm self-filming today. I've already seen 9 or 10 does, 2 little 8-pointers. Seems like the rutting activity's kind of slowed down. I don't know why, but they're not chasing like they had been the last couple days. This weekend it's supposed to get down in the 20s with the highs in the 40s, so maybe they'll really get kicking in this weekend. I'm gonna hunt one more day, head home for a couple days, and then come back Friday night and hunt all weekend again. I think it's just a matter of time. You just got to keep sticking with it, and eventually one of them's going to come by chasing a doe, and I'll get it done. Seems like a long wait.
As hard as it was after seeing that many big deer, Tony decided to switch things up and move to a different location.
here we go. It's day 5 Missouri rifle season, and I'm still really holding out hope for that big buck I saw Saturday and Sunday. I don't know if I'll ever see it again or not, but the rutting activity since the weekend has really died off. I don't know if the big bucks are locked down with the does right now, and you're just not seeing them. The little bucks are still cruising, the spikes are still cruising, but all the good bucks that we were seeing have just like disappeared. And this farm doesn't get that much pressure, so I gotta think that they're locked down. But later in the season you get, the fewer deer you see typically no matter where you hunt, and that's kind of the situation we're in right now. Meh, meh.
Pro's Choice Marine is the world's #1 nitro dealer. Located in Warsaw, Missouri, Pro's Choice Marine also offers a full line of Ranger, Tahoe, Tracker, and Regency boats. Pro's Choice offers a full-service department with experienced professionals to get you back on the water. Whether you're looking to trade your pre-owned boat or ready to make your first watercraft purchase, Pro's Choice Marine has friendly, well-trained professionals to help you find the boat of your dreams.
Meh, meh. Well, I just shot a deer. I don't know how big he was. He looked like he's probably 125, 130, 8 or 10 pointer. I couldn't even tell. When you're self-filming, just all I could do was get the camera up in time, get it on him, stopped him, and shot him. And I think he went about 10 yards and fell over. He's not a giant, but he's a beautiful Missouri deer, and I've been hunting hard for 5 days, and I went ahead and filled my tag, and I'm gonna come back this weekend probably and film for Keith. And I'm pretty happy, man. I just killed a nice buck on film, and it's super hard to do by yourself, but I got it done. Well, here he is. We got him out of the woods, and the Sqwincher boys have killed a bunch of deer this year. I'm happy to have this one. The temperature is starting to soar. It's getting hot. We're going to go ahead and get this deer out of here and get it worked up and get it back to camp. And had a pretty fun week in Missouri hunting this week. And me and Tracy are looking forward to going back to Kansas. And then Tracy's going to go to Nebraska. So we're not done. We're just getting started.
We like chasing big bucks, and getting where we need to be is not always easy. That's why we depend on Vinegar Chevrolet Buick GMC of Branson to get us where we need to go. Vinegar's friendly and knowledgeable sales staff will help you find just the right vehicle to get you on your way. And for the Sqwincher Outdoors team, that's back on and off the road. For a powerful pickup truck or a spacious SUV, go check out the huge inventory at Vinegar Chevrolet Buick GMC of Branson.
Scotty's Trout Dock and Marina is located on Lake Taneycomo in Branson Lakeside RV Park. Scotty's is a full-service marina and one-of-a-kind trout fishing experience. Not only can you catch a stringer of trout from area docks, you can also rent john boats, bass boats, or choose a pontoon from the largest fleet on the lake. At Scotty's, you can purchase live bait, fishing license, or rent tackle so that you're always prepared. If you're in Branson, find out why everyone's crazy about Scotty's.
Walters Ranch, located just minutes from Lake of the Ozarks, is a 2,200-acre trail riding paradise. With 1,500 acres of riding trails built for ATVs, dirt bikes, and side-by-sides, Walters Ranch can accommodate any size group. Walters Ranch offers primitive camping along with 20 upgraded RV sites with water and electric hookup. For hunting opportunities, call 660-668-3520. Hey, welcome back. We're going to jump back to a couple of hunts from the past, and Tony's right back up to bat.
Well, we're doing what everybody else is doing in Missouri. We've traded in our bow and arrows for our rifles. It's rifle season, opening day in Missouri, and we're going to do what everybody else is going to do. Just go sit in a tree, have fun, hang out with your buddies, try and kill a nice buck. Next week we'll get our bow and arrows back out, but this week we're going to see if we can just kill one with our gun. I'm filming myself today. Keith's going to film himself, and whoever kills the deer first will switch over, and then the other guy will go film for him. So I'm on my own this morning, and I'll see if I can get it done. Deer activity is really pretty good this morning. I've probably seen 6 or 7 different bucks, several does. They're chasing a little bit. Hardly heard any shots, so there's nobody hunting anywhere around us. Well, we're just gonna stick with it and see what happens. Should be a good day. It's pretty cool out this morning. It's rifle season. You never know what could happen. You could have a deer run underneath you in 5 seconds. I just saw a pretty nice shooter across the gap right down here. Hopefully he's gonna hit the CRT field. If he jumps the fence, I'll probably go ahead and shoot him. He looked like he was a decent 8. Not gonna hold out for a boomer today. Well, that worked out pretty good. He jumped the fence right there about 60 yards, had the camera on him. It looked like I made a perfect shot. He fell right here in the cornfield. So he's down. My Missouri season's over. I guess I'll go grab the camera and film for Keith the rest of the day after he helps me drag this one out. Missouri rifle season, it's on, guys. That's probably the 5th buck I've seen this morning. And he's not a giant, but he's a beautiful Missouri 8-pointer. Glad to have him. And hopefully I can get down there and film for Keith for the next day and a half and see if he can get another one down. Joy of getting ready to pull one of these big deer out of the woods, though. That's not going to be a lot of fun. Well, the track job wasn't too hard on this one. He only went about 60 yards from the tree. Really nice middle Missouri buck. Feel really fortunate to be able to do what we do, and I'd like to make sure I thank all of our sponsors. And we're really going to need this Sqwincher here in a minute, because this deer's giant and it's hot out, and by the time we get him out, we'll be fighting over who gets to drink it.
Now we're going to take you to one of my rifle hunts that we barely got on film before it got too dark. Well, we're back in the gap stand where we saw some magnificent bucks last week. Tony slipped down to the honey hole this morning and shot him a nice buck, and so I'm up to bat for the evening and all day tomorrow. So we're going to sit in that gap. This is where we've been seeing a lot of deer. Last weekend our biggest issue was they just weren't coming within bow range. Well, we got the rifle with us now, so something we always look forward to. Missouri rifle season. At least hunt the opening weekend for just to kind of change it up a little bit. So here we are, and like I said, we got one on the ground and one to go. Really windy this afternoon, but that's okay. I tell you what, this tree has been absolutely amazing for Tony and I. Last weekend we saw some giant bucks, and this is opening weekend of rifle season. Tony hunted the honey hole this morning and got a nice 9-pointer, and so I had a cameraman for the rest of the rifle season, and I'll be darned, we got one already this evening. And we had about 30 minutes left of dark, and a doe came up the fence line at us, and a buck jumped the fence and came right into us. So he didn't go very far. He's just right over here, about 60 yards. So we're going to climb down and get a good look at him. A successful, awesome rifle season for Tony and I.
Congratulations, bro.
Thank you, sir.
2 deer down in one day.
2 deer down in one day. We've had a great season. And well, here he is. We obviously ran out of daylight. Shot him with about 10 minutes to spare, and I'll admit I got nervous. Couldn't find him in the scope because we were losing light. Not sure how good the footage is going to be. Tony's certain that he got at least some of it. So anyhow, we had an awesome day. Tony filmed himself killing a good 8-point this morning, and then he climbed in the stand with me tonight. We were able to get this big guy, and you know, he's a 4-year-old deer at least, and so I feel really good about taking these 8-pointers out of here. It's good. I'm not going to call it a management buck because I'd have shot him regardless. He's a trophy to me. We had a awesome bow hunt last weekend, and saw a lot of big bucks. Just couldn't get the job done, so we're excited to get the rifles out this weekend, and had just a phenomenal weekend. So we got a lot of work to do. We got one big one back at camp, and one more to get there tonight before we can settle down and eat some dinner. So it's going to be a fun ride home tomorrow with 2 big bucks on our trucks. Hey folks, thanks again for watching. We really hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll see you again next week.